I used to watch the Chargers a lot. I'm Canadian, so like we watch a lot of different teams. Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yep.
Sorry. And I used to watch the Chargers a lot, and I can tell you, Jason Verrett is a stud. He is absolutely the missing piece when we were against the Rams in the playoffs. Like I was like, God damn, I wish this guy.
Yeah,
Sorry to cuss on your show,
that's all right.
but I was like, he
Do you
was.
remember? Sorry, 2 years ago, the Niners beat the Cardinals in
Yep,
Arizona, and I think the quarterback was C.J. Beathard. And the reason they won that game was because Jason Verrett just absolutely shut down DeAndre
yep,
Hopkins, just took him out of the game.
absolutely,
That
absolutely.
happened. Yeah.
And I'm telling you, like he's always marking their best receivers. Like I remember him against like D Hop, and like people on your show is gonna call me crazy, but I'm telling you, Jason Verrett is on. If he's healthy, he's on the same tier as Jalen Ramsey. I'm gonna People are gonna be like, this guy's out of his damn mind, but I'm telling you, he's on the same tier. I've seen it. Um, Sorry, my question to you was what's your now that you have some time to dissect on the draft picks, I want to know what your draft grade is. I'm going to give you my input. I think the more and more I research it, I think our prospects are studs. Like during the night of the drafts, I was like, "Oh my goodness, these are such reaches. Like these are the biggest reaches of all time." After the Drake pick, obviously, but the more and more I started researching on like Spencer Burford, Nick Zakel, and so many like Danny Gray. My goodness, these are some ballers. Like Danny Gray is super super exciting to watch, and Spencer Burford, he's just it's violent, just physical, in your face. I love it. Like,
Give me a grade. I want to know what you would. I want to know what you would grade it.
well, I'm biased, Grant, so I'm gonna say A. But again, like I just think that we reached a lot. But hey, you know what? Kyle and John, I mean, I know you give them a lot of criticism, but like look at all the coaches they brought in. They're all like head coaches of,
That's true.
like they're doing something right. I think yeah, sorry. What was your
No, you're right. You're on a roll, man. Keep going. Keep going.
bias, I'm just super biased. But I love John. I fell out of I'm gonna admit something here. I'm gonna confess on your show. I fell out of love with this team, with the 49ers after they fired or not fired, but they parted ways with Harbaugh. And I'm not like I looked at other teams. That's why I watched like the Jaguars and Chargers and stuff like that. But I think right now, like it is super, super exciting to be a 49ers fan because you have the GM and like if we let go of Kyle today, he would get a job within a half a second. And I just think we're really blessed or fortunate or however you want to say to have it. I just wish, like you mentioned, I just wish that our ownership was just like, hey, Nick Bosa's due. Pay the man. Like right now. Stop delaying and just pay the players what they're due because every team is doing that. Every team is doing that. And if you don't, then it's like, you
What kind
know,
of franchise are you? What kind of franchise are you at that point, right? Yeah.
sorry, man. I went from draft to like, but
You did good. You're on
one
a roll, man.
grade first of all. That was what I wanted to
I'm
know.
sticking with my C plus grade. I mean, they didn't have a first round pick. It was Trey Lance. They didn't have a first round pick this year. Drake Jackson, I like the pick. Not really impressed with him in minicamp, but there's so much time to go. He just needs to
Yeah,
change his body a little bit. I
yeah.
wasn't enthusiastic about the running back pick.
No, eh?
And like they didn't take a center or a safety. Like that was bold.
Yeah,
But Burford, I think, was probably a good pick.
right.
Burford was a good pick. I'm open-minded to the 5th round nickelback. Um, we'll see. We'll
So
see.
C,
C
C plus.
plus.
Taking
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
know.
You
It's
like
tough.
the
I mean, like there were teams that had like what 3 first-round picks. That's the Jets to me had an A draft. Go look at
yeah,
what the Jets did.
100%,
There were some
100%.
teams that like really made some moves. The Niners, it was kind of a modest offseason all around. No first round pick,
It's
no
just
big move in free agency, but like they still made. I mean, Drake Jackson's a nice addition. Travarius Ward's a nice addition. If they
Yeah.
get Jason Verrett back, they could have the best defense in the league.
Do you think it's still realistic to get a trade done for Jimmy G? Or is that just out of the question?
Jamal on my show yesterday made a case for the Browns potentially trading for Jimmy. We'll see. I think Deshaun Watson would have to get suspended for the entire season, and then Baker Mayfield would have to refuse to play, maybe. But I just don't see it, man. I think the Niners are going to have to figure out some way to cut him while saving face about it. And I don't know how they do that, but they'll have to figure it out.
I just wanted to point out one more thing, Grant, and then you can cut me off. Nate Sudfeld's role on the team, excuse me. I watched sometimes I watch like the replays of last season's, I just watched the Falcons, us against the Falcons yesterday actually. And I think the reason why we signed Nate Sudfeld so fast was because sometimes on the camera it pans to the benches and I see Nate Sudfeld is always reviewing plays with Trey Lance. Always. It's like he's almost just like a player development coach. That's why we keep him around. It's not actually like, I mean,
I hope he doesn't actually have to play. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm with you.
But I watched some Iowa Brock Purdy games. Man, this
You like it?
like that's a long shot. Like what do you do with a 7th round QB? But he's holding a lot of records, Grant. He really is. I don't know if you know, but like I have some of the records on my phone. I just can't pull it up because I'm on the podcast. But yeah, he's an exciting player.
Well, we'll see how he does. It was be fun to watch him in preseason this year. I think he's going to get some reps. Lance, good. Which part of Canada are you calling from?
Well, originally I'm from Toronto, but I'm in Halifax. So.
Oh, nice. Wow, that's deep. That's way out there. Halifax, way east, right?
People here all Patriots fans, so it's.
Oh, nice.